A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Alberton Oval.
You're with us today for an exhibition match
between Sydney and Port Adelaide. Pre-season matches are great opportunities to try out new tactics and set plays, but they're also vital for building momentum into the season proper. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. This is a tantalising matchup between two evenly matched teams. Neither of them will give an inch. I think this one's going down to the wire.
An interesting perspective. Thanks, Harf.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. We're ready for a start. Grundy slaps it out. Mills, he's stopped in his tracks. Quality delivery by foot. Heads for the pocket. Punched away. Burton. Good penetration on the kick. Who's front and centre? McLean can send them into attack. Crunching tackle. Mills crosses the paint. Campbell has it within range.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
For the game's first goal, it's flirting with the post.
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
The Swans have opened their account. Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Parker leading from the front. Mills on a lead. Warner, it's not the best kick. Has he done enough? Zerk Thatcher showing why he's such a good defender. His field kicking is normally first rate. Manages to find a teammate. He's kicked it high. Houston read it well and claims the mark. Butters. Bergman. Heads towards the half-forward flank. McEntee. He might have thought about the corridor. Rioli. Can he hit a target? Marshall gets to the front spot.
They should be on the board with a goal.
That's close. He liked it off the boot.
Showing exactly why they want the ball in his hands.
Good match so far. Grundy showing his skills. Parker, Haywood. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Campbell, great body work. Can he find a teammate? Butters can take some time and find the right option. Normally delivers. Warner clears the area. Campbell met solidly. Parker, that's skillful. Rosie is calm in a crisis. Horne-Francis running in support. Rampy wins it back. Great mark. Clever kick. They've opened them up here. Amati is released by the handball. Probing ball. Papley demanded the footy and got it. He hasn't kicked it very well. McDonald marks and will surely convert.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the ball.
Goal for goal early. Soldo got his palm to it. He ran into a brick wall. Rosie, Palpepper knew where the help was. Butters throws it on the boot. He'll draw them level if he's accurate.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Going at his first, and he's got it.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
Neither side able to string goals together. The big men fly. Warner doesn't often waste it. Rosie, he's so clean with the footy. Soldo, Butters, a good kick here and they'll be in business. McEntee, they've picked their way through. Finlayson in the clear and marks uncontested.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Leans back and drills it.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Warner, the midfield battle so important. Campbell. They've got them on the overlap. This is good ball movement. They're moving the footy quickly. Well played. What's he got on offer? Heaney, dangerous to leave on his own.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Kicks laterally. Zerk Thatcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Thought his way through it. Radagalia has found some space. He doesn't waste many. Horn Francis. Searching kick. Palpepper marks on centre wing. Rosie looking to extend this margin. Rampy does well under pressure. Campbell ignoring the corridor for now. Parker, useful hand pass. Uses the non-preferred. Good disciplined defence. It's a tough game. Heaney, into the pocket he goes. Aliyah, where would they be without him? Bergman, and they're out of trouble. Burton, with a chance to relieve the pressure. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Butters, Wines, terrific tackle. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Grundy wins it down, attracted a crowd. McInerney, Parker, Papley. He's been busy so far. No one can mark. Zerk Thatcher gets it out of the danger zone. Drew heads towards half forward. Campbell takes an excellent grab. Florence, good kick. Unable to get it inside 50. The power looks sharp early. No one can mark. Drew, Palpepper. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Rioli might be just outside his range. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Lloyd with the footy. Good work rate. It's a poor kick. Ramping is hard to beat one-on-one. Picking their way through. No wonder coaches go grey. In the middle. Aliyah under pressure. He's wrapped up. The power can build something here. Soldo. Rosie. Palpepper. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
It's too early to panic, but they might think about making a couple of changes before a bad start becomes worse.
The Swans really need to respond now. The two big men do battle. Warner, Parker, McInerney can run, and that's a great hand pass. Papley is the man on the spot and is marked. Soldo is there to thwart that play. Farrell presents in space. Rosie, can he mop up? He's made a hot start to this match. Parker got a fist in and will have a throw in.
Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Swans need to start moving the ball a bit more smartly. They've made a few questionable decisions already.
Mills closed him down. That'll be play on. Haywood looking to peg one back. That's a strong mark.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Swans snare a badly needed goal. Grundy smashes it out of there. Parker, good thinking and good execution too. They're a big chance here. Aliyah went bang. Heaney, it's a hot footy. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Soldo with a deft tap. Horn Francis, Butters. That one was always his. Drew. The Power showing some good signs early. Powell Pepper. The Swans have denied them the corridor. Finlayson. This will be their first entry for a while. Hamling spoils. Butters needs help. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Swans have been slow out of the blocks. Soldo with the tap. Horn Francis. He'll feel that one. Butters. They're all over them early. Punched away. Adams gets his kick despite the heat. McInerney works hard to present. This might be a chance for the high flyers. No one can mark. Papley. Can he be the fire starter? Zerk Thatcher went bang. Butters. Farrell. Dangerous place to lose it. He's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Nine goals for the quarter all up. It's been great to watch. Grundy wins it. Warner gets the kick away. Adams delivers it inside 50. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He'll expect to convert this.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Houston heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Can they get something going? Aliyah with a chance to run. Radaglia can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. Parker went bang. He's under close attention. No way through there, and they'll reset. Soldo palms it down. Horn Francis in the thick of it as ever. McInerney, Florence, Haywood, Warner. He's done brilliantly. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
The Swans with a late chance.
Needs that to come back.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Houston heads wide with the kick in. Burton, that's good work rate. A chance to clear now. Aliyah takes a beauty. Boot to ball just in time. Wines, can he impose himself on the match? Burn-Jones. The Power looking ominous. Marshall, they've worked it well.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
The Power have got the margin back beyond a goal. Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Warner, Parker, McInerney. He's set upon. Adams Kicks inside the forward 50. Punched away. Finlayson. Horn Francis. The Swans guarding the corridor. Pau Pepper in some space on the wing. Looking for 2 in a row. Georgiades uses the body well.
He'll have to give it his all.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Marshall is so strong one-on-one.
These half chances can often be the difference.
It's a goal.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The power away to a flyer. Grundy with the tap. Warner, he's stopped in his tracks. Bit of a nothing kick. The Power have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Power knew the importance of getting off to a good start today, and they've certainly done that. Their challenge will be replicating that intensity and focus for the next 3 quarters. Being able to do it for 4 quarters is easier said than done, but the best teams pride themselves on it.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz.
The big men fly. Warner, Parker, they cannot keep him quiet. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Drives it inside the forward 50. Aliyah wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. No one can mark. Parker met solidly. Campbell, the Swans, not at their best so far. Horn Francis went bang.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
It's been good to see both sides hitting the scoreboard. It's an enjoyable game of footy.
Grundy wins the tap. Warner, the defenders will be nervous. They've given it up. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Farrell makes position and they're away. Parker tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. That's a bit of a gift. They're playing with purpose and poise. Horn Francis on centre wing has marked. Georgiades, good vision there. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Swans need to generate better quality inside 50s. They're getting it in there okay, but not hitting the scoreboard as often as they'd like.
Horn Francis. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Punch clear. Warner, Parker. He's so good in close. Adams kicks to half forward. Haywood, well done. Up and under. Defence 101 there. Drew, he'll be sore in the morning. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Rucks go at it. Parker, it's a desperate tackle. McLean, it's a goal.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Grundy showing his skills. Parker, they've given it back. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Burn-Jones got to the right position and hung on. This is good ball movement.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
The distance is the only problem. Punched away.
Taking no chances there.
He's off. Blakey tasked with the kick in. Hamlin marks in the back pocket. Georgiades sets sail for home and he has delivered.
I think this margin is more or less reflective of the difference in class between these sides so far today.
The Power are keeping them at arm's length. Good ruck work. Warner, what a game he's having. Papley, terrific tackle. Adams, who's at home? Aliyah wins it back. Great mark. Out wide with the kick. Burton, all on his own, moving the footy laterally. Houston was afforded latitude. McEntee, feeling the heat, goes long. No one can mark. Blakey, onto the non-preferred. Horn Francis read that one right off the boot. You can see their confidence growing. Adams takes an excellent grab. Going for territory. Thumped away. Finlayson winds. Butters. Good looking kick. Horn Francis. They're huffing and puffing. No one can mark. Drew with an opportunity. That is going very close.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Blakey to bring it back in. Cunningham has found some space. What can they generate? No one can mark. Pepper. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Butters in the right spot. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Grundy wins it. Adams, he's besieged. Parker, Goulden, that might attract a pack. Radaglia spoils. Papley, he can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray. Houston heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. The Power are bringing great energy. Butters, Aliyah. The Swans are chasing tail. Dixon, what a hand pass. Winds, it's a hot footy. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Soldo with a deft tap. Winds, what can he manufacture? Butters has it within range.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
The distance is the only problem. Grundy taking no chances.
Gets it to safety.
Blakey to bring it in. The kick is precise. Who will stand under that? No one can mark. Butters, he's completely shanked it. That's not 15.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Power haven't been able to generate as many forward 50 entries as they would like, but they're still in front because they've been efficient with the ball.
Goulden. McInerney. Hurried kick goes very wide. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Radaglia. The Power are playing some great footy. No one can mark. Goulden cops some unwanted attention. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Grundy, the winner there. Adams, Parker, what can he do with it? Butters at centre halfback. Soldo. Pepper. The Power look well drilled. Marshall, great hands there.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
The Power have got away. Soldo gets his hand to it. Horn Francis, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Adams, McDonald is hard to beat one-on-one.
The Swans are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Swans are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Grundy palms it down. Goulden, Adams, he's got support. Parker, inside 50 with the kick. This ought to end in a goal. Towards full forward. The Swans looking dangerous.
He's got it right where you want it. No excuses not to finish the job.
Put your glasses down. Oh, pick them up again. He's missed.
He might be banished to the back line after that.
He's off. Houston heads wide with the kick in. Radagalia. That's good work rate. Kicks to space. No one can mark. And out of play.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
The two big men do battle. Horne-Francis. Rosie. Towards half forward with the kick. Pepper. Finlayson. Great smother. Butters. Gathers. Will he pump it deep? Warner. Another goal and they'll believe. Haywood. Dangerous to leave on his own. Mills. He's got under that one. Amati has a vice-like grip.
He'd kick this more often than not.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
The Swans are back in business. Soldo wins it out of the centre. Butters. It's a tough game. Quick kick towards centre half forward. McEntee. They're looking good. Rosie. The power should score here. They've got a problem now. Alarm bells are ringing.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
It just looked like his ball drop was a little askew.
Blakey heads wide with the kick in. Cunningham presents in space. Good thinking and good execution too. That's not ideal. They've turned it over. That'll go close to the line. Pepper. Rosie. Crunching tackle. Finlayson. Slick hands.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
The Swans might be able to start something. Rosie with the intercept mark. The power playing like winners. That'll work. McInerney cuts them off at halfback. Adams. Suddenly there's some belief about them. Soldo making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Haywood couldn't get a disposal.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Pepper. Clever handball. Soldo. No one can mark. McEntee kicking for his first. He's got it!
Typical small forwards goal there. He's a real live wire inside forward 50.
The power have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing. Soldo wins it. Butters loves the hard stuff.
Gives away a free for a high tackle.
High tackle.
He just keeps racking up disposals. Grundy heads them off at the pass. That's good vision. Blakey makes position. Goes very wide. Butters with the big fist. And out it goes.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Swans aren't getting much value out of their clearance dominance, and that can be very deflating.
Butters. He's everywhere at the moment. The kick was centimetre perfect. McEntee winds. The defence is disorganised. Rampy spoils. Blakey. He's wrapped up. He put himself in the line of fire. Dixon. Centering ball. Marshall can go back and shoot at goal.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
You'd think he'll kick this. You'd be wrong.
That's his first blemish. He's been kicking very well.
Lloyd to bring it in. McCartan pushes into space and receives the footy. The Swans have got out of jail. He's normally good on his non-preferred. Mills. It's a high ball. Intercepted, and they can launch from halfback. Wines. Finlayson takes the logical option. Butters can run with the footy. Bergman, Horne-Francis. He's got it!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Power have got it on their terms. Grundy gets his hand to it. Goulden, Mills. That's almost worth a kick. Feeds it out. He'll be sore in the morning. Haywood. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've been very accurate, and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Soldo with the tap. Butters on the same page as his ruck. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Rosie gets to it first. Warner saw that coming. Can they find a late goal? Papley. The Swans need to make inroads soon. Punched away. You can't question his commitment. Goes laterally. Amati gets to the front spot.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He's already got one. Now he's got two.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
They've got a couple back, but they need to keep coming. The big men fly. Horne-Francis fighting hard. That's the first half done and dusted, and we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Power, they've put in a strong performance so far. There's still a long way to go, of course, but they've laid down a template for how they can beat this side. They've come in well prepared and are playing a disciplined brand of footy that sees them in this contest up to their eyeballs.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
Soldo showing his skills. Horne-Francis. Rosie. I've liked his game today. Finlayson had his name written all over it.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The big forward is looking ominous and in the mood for a bag.
The Power have responded to the challenge. Grundy wins it. Parker. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Haywood. Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Swans haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Soldo with a deft tap. Butters thumped away. McEntee. Rioli. He's besieged. This is promising. Rosie. He's got it.
They moved that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Power clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Soldo smashes it out of there. Horne-Francis outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. They're well drilled. Rosie has it at half forward. They can smell victory. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Rampy, got to get it on quickly. Warner. Papley lays it off. They need to hit the scoreboard here. No one can mark. Burton. Turned over on centre wing. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Warner. Drives it inside the forward 50. No one can mark. Houston only knows one way. Aaliyah. Horne-Francis. He's kicked it high. Dixon. Look at the distance on that hand pass. He's hit up the lead. Mills can get it and go. This is promising. McLean. Great body work. Grundy. It's there.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Swans have closed to within 3 kicks. Grundy palms it down. They've got good chemistry, those two. Papley, Haywood, a goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Rosie, that's a quality hand pass. Wines can run and gun. Finlayson takes a beauty. Drew, their ball movement has been impressive. Pepper has found some space.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Blakey, tasked with the kick in. Cunningham can keep it moving. He's got an option in the centre square. Soldo judged the flight well. Marshall heads for the pocket. Rioli appreciates that delivery.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Power are holding them at bay. Grundy wins the tap. Parker. Haywood. Can he find a teammate? Amati is like a magnet in that forward line.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Parker has brought his own ball. Is anyone home? McLean closed him down. Warner leading from the front. Sets a task for the forwards. Punched away. And they see it out.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Power are playing great footy and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Soldo gets his hand to it. Wines normally delivers. Rosie doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. McEntee. Finlayson might fancy himself here. Maybe he could have gone himself. Marshall is the man on the spot and is marked.
He'll have a handful if he converts this.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Punched away. Dixon. Solid tackle.
Rushed over, and now they can reset.
Blakey to bring it in. Cunningham with a chance to run. They'll contest in the centre square. Grundy thought his way through it. Goulden has found some space. Adams. It's a hot footy. Parker. Campbell. Haywood. Clever kick. Amati marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
He's 3 from 3. Can he maintain a perfect record?
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
He's off. Bergman, tasked with the kick in. The kick is precise. Can he hit a target? Wines, dishes it off. Soldo, throws it on the boot. Goulden, spoils. Haywood, that's skillful. Campbell, good hands. Heads for full forward. McDonald, they've worked it well.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Play on.
Back into play. Farrell working hard and presenting well. Radaglia all on his own. Butters ignoring the corridor for now. Sweeping handball. What's he got on offer? No one can mark. Goulden, good tackle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Grundy wins the tap. Goulden, McInerney, Mills in the clear on centre wing. He might have thought about the corridor. Heaney, who was he aiming for? Campbell. The defence has fallen down. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
That's a shank.
Searching kick. Goulden spoils. Haywood. He doesn't waste many. Campbell. Into the pocket he goes. Zerk-Thatcher tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's got it!
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Good ruck work. Goulden. Burton in the centre square. Wines. His field kicking is normally first rate. Quality delivery by foot. Drives it inside the forward 50.
Going at his second.
It's on the way. Good looking kick. He's dogged it.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Rucks go at it. Here's a chance to get it forward. Warner, crunching tackle, clean pickup. Does well under pressure. Radaglia went bang. Farrell. And they're out of trouble. Finlayson. Good kick. Thumped away. Goulden. It sits and he's in business. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Rosie. Georgiades. In some space on the wing. Burne-Jones. Florence. Spoils. This for two in a row. He's got it and they've pinched a break.
5 goals for the quarter, and these forwards are certainly earning their money.
It's a handy buffer they've established. The big men fly. Warner. Haywood. Incisive handball. Goulden running in support. Burton desperate to win it back. The kick was centimetre perfect. Honours the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Good disciplined defence. Rampy. Well played. His vision was excellent. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Papley, Adams, under pressure, blasts away. Burton, spoils. Aliyah, was that a throw? Horne-Francis, gathers. That's poor play. The Swans have denied them the corridor. A good kick here and they'll be in business. McEntee works hard to present. Probing ball, Wines. The distance is the only problem. It's a goal!
There was little in it at half-time, but it looks a very different game now.
The Power are imposing their will on this contest. The two big men do battle. Warner. Haywood will keep coming. He'll feel that one. Adams. Papley. That's good work rate. Delightfully done. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
The Swans are not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Grundy showing his skills. Warner, Adams, dangerous to leave on his own. McInerney, Papley, good build-up. Gets the kick away. No one can mark. Zerk Thatcher snares the loose ball. He's run into trouble. It's there!
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Grundy with a deft tap. Warner. Papley navigated the traffic. Adams. Goulden. That's sloppy play. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Rioli. All alone in the centre square. Dixon. Good handball. McEntee. They've picked their way through. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
Fancy his chances.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
He's got a couple now and he's making the most of his opportunities.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Soldo wins the hit out. Horne-Francis. Butters marks at centre half forward. Knew the tackle was coming. Going at his first, and he's got it.
The Power are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Swans are on the precipice. They desperately need to ignite. Grundy with the tap. Parker. Can he be the fire starter? Adams just has to hit a target. No one can mark. Warner. They desperately need this. It's fallen short. On the non-preferred. Adams couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Warner. They've got them on the overlap. That's great footy.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
What a game he's having. He's drilled his form.
They've got no answers for him. He's too big, too strong, too good.
The Swans with a much-needed goal. Soldo smashes it out of there. He ran into a brick wall. Goulden. Might be time for one more score here. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Punch clear. Butters. He's generally a good kick. Rosie. Looking to extend this margin. Dixon uses the body well. Burne-Jones. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on?
Time to check in with Gary.
The Swans are close enough to believe they can pull this out of the fire. They've been second best for 3 quarters, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything right now. One very good quarter of football and this match can yet be theirs. Expect them to keep coming whatever happens.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again.
Grundy wins it out of the centre. Parker. Adams gets his kick despite the heat. Aliyah is calm in a crisis. He's so clean with the footy, and that's a letdown. Kicks inside the forward 50. Burton clears the area. Haywood, he's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
Here they come. This one's not over yet.
The Swans will not lie down. Soldo slaps it out. Horne-Francis, Butters. That's an aggressive handball. Picking their way through. Burn-Jones. That might have been dropping the ball. Finlayson. It's a desperate tackle. It's there!
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Power are really taking it to them today. Soldo wins the hit out. Horne-Francis. How will the umpire see this? Drew. He's besieged. McEntee. Ratugolea delivers to centre half forward. Good thinking and good execution too. They're playing with purpose and poise. Hamling is cool under pressure. That's well played. And they're away. Lloyd can keep it moving. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Adams, that one was always his. Kicks to half forward. Aliyah, where would they be without him? The Swans guarding the corridor. Warner spoils. Rioli, there goes the kick inside the 50. Lloyd wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. No one can mark. Aliyah, boot to ball just in time. Wines. Heads towards half forward. Rioli just waiting for the right moment to press go. Good vision there. This might just snuff them out. Never looked like being a goal. Can they get something going? The kick is precise. Up and under. McInerney tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Parker, he's gone. Campbell felt the pressure there. Ratugolea spoils. Dixon. Parker spoils. McEntee. Was he held without it? Burn-Jones. Dixon. Hamlin marks on the last line of defence. The Swans haven't thrown the towel in. Florence has found some space at halfback. The clock is the enemy now. It's been that kind of day for them. Grundy spoils. Rampy, the Power, forcing them out wide. Parker gives it everything. Aliyah went bang. Rosie, he's set upon. Good penetration on the kick. Georgiades, strong grab. Punched away. Goulden, terrific forward pressure.
The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage?
Soldo, the winner there. Butters, it's a tough game. McEntee, that's close. He liked it off the boot.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Back into play. Can they get it forward this time? A chance to clear now. They're moving the footy well here. Towards the boundary line. Drew spoils and will have a throw in.
The Power are losing the clearances, but they're still in front on the scoreboard. If they can start winning more clearances, look out.
Grundy wins it. Adams. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Haywood heads towards the half-forward flank. Heaney. Good looking kick. Campbell on a lead. Who's at home? Punched away. Farrell. You can see their confidence growing. Burton with a chance to run. Zerk Thatcher has found some space. The Power are out of trouble. What a game he's having. Horne-Francis, well done. They're huffing and puffing. Grundy read that one right off the boot. Some indirect ball movement here. Warner goes long. Aliyah wins it back. Great mark. Takes the safe option. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Haywood with the intercept mark. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Grundy, Heaney, in the right spot. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Quality delivery by foot. The Power are bringing great energy. Georgiades leading by example. Is this number 4? It was always likely to fall short. Brings it out wide. Hamling, all on his own. Lloyd wins a hard ball. It's a high kick, a real rainmaker. Papley. That might attract a pack. No one can mark. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The Swans are getting it forward enough, but it hasn't translated into enough goals at this stage.
Soldo has rucked tirelessly. Butters should be in the votes today.
Push in the back.
Rampy spoils. He's not one to take a backward step. Penetrating ball. No one can mark. Burton, can he mop up? Just try to get it forward under pressure. No one can mark.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Swans need to generate better quality inside 50s. They're getting it in there okay, but not hitting the scoreboard as often as they'd like.
Grundy wins it. Adams, Goulden. Looking to peg one back. Papley might fancy himself here. Amati is a beacon in that forward line.
To give them a glimmer of hope.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough?
A goal there would have set the cat among the pigeons.
Bergman tasked with the kick in. Farrell marks in the back pocket. He's hit up the lead. The Swans are chasing tail. Horne-Francis, Georgiades, the Power are playing some great footy. Rioli, what a hand pass. Rosie, they cannot keep him quiet. This is good ball movement.
I'm not sure he's got the journey from there.
Can he thread the needle? Oh, not much margin for error.
They might need to be more patient in constructing better shots at goal.
Lloyd heads wide with the kick in. Cunningham. What can they generate? Drew spoils.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Power have made some mistakes, but they haven't been deterred. They just keep creating opportunities.
Grundy, the winner there. Parker, that was almost handed to him. That's a bit of a waste. Into the middle with the kick. Honours the lead. Kicks to centre wing. Adams gives the handball away. Parker, they've worked it well. How's the entry? Alia is a rock in defence. Drew, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Pepper. Georgiades has charged into space. That's a waste. Onto the non-preferred. Thumped away. Pepper. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Florence gathers. Crunching tackle. Lloyd with a chance to relieve the pressure. They'll bide their time. Hamlin pushes into space and receives the footy. Who will stand under that? Wines spoils. Goulden puts his head over it. Uses the non-preferred. Amati. McInerney. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Butters is hard to beat one-on-one. Burn-Jones. Here's real danger now. Wines. Lloyd takes it on the half-back flank. Amati in some space on the wing. McInerney. He's under close attention. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Adams is there. Parker drives it inside the forward 50. McInerney, dangerous to leave on his own. McDonald drops into the hole and marks.
They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it. They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here.
The big men fly. Parker needing support. Mills, nothing doing with the kick. Grundy, he's done brilliantly. Farrell spoils. Warner was afforded latitude. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Swans will not go away. Grundy with a deft tap. Adams trying to find a path. Burton read that one like a book. Finlayson marks. Will he go the bomb? Campbell spoils. Rampy out of the congestion. Cunningham. They're desperate today. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. They've got enough time for one more here. Grundy showing his skills. Parker, he'll be sore in the morning. Rampy. No one can mark. Radaglia knew the tackle was coming. Bit of a nothing kick. Closed him down. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Important clearance here. Adams, Warner, the Swans have been gallant. Mills marks at centre half forward. He's got under that one. Punched away. Zerk Thatcher needs to be quick. Farrell. That's a strong mark. The power, look well drilled. Power Pepper. Dixon, great hands there. Crosses the paint. That didn't travel far enough. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The power have steadied after they were challenged. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Adams, Radaglia intercepts. That's good vision. Burton. Burn-Jones can keep it moving. Wines. Can he get a kick away? Grundy is there to save the day. He's completely shanked it. Mills. Grundy got his palm to it. Mills at close quarters. Adams absorbs the pressure. Delivers a long ball. Who's front and centre? Papley. Goulden. Kicks inside the forward 50. They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here.
The Swans with a late chance.
Kicks at goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
He's kept them in it. Just a pity he hasn't had more support.
That's it. Nothing much to choose between the teams today. It's been absorbing. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.